All right, guys, here we go. Sadly, again, we're here at the Lakeview Church of the Nazarene. This is actually located near 29th and Croco Road. And as you all remember, what was it? Last week I reported on the church bus in the Oakland area that was vandalized, and that certainly upset a lot of people, as it should. This is Croco Road. I'm just trying to give you guys a look on where we're at, but I've got the pastor with me. And pastor, tell everybody, let me flip this camera around. Tell everybody who you are and the church, and then let's talk about the vandalism that happened to your church. And this was last Thursday at midnight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell everybody who you are and tell us about the situation.
Well, my name is Pastor Rob Self. I'm with Lakeview here at 29th and Croco, as we've talked about with Eric. Just the other night, we had 3 teenagers come up at around midnight. They were here. They started vandalizing the church for no reason. They began bending the sign. They stole a sign. They stole a bunch of letters. It's just tragic that people think that they can just come up and tear up other people's property and get away with it. So with all the vandalism going on in the community, I just wanted to let the community know. And maybe we can get some help from you as well on being able to identify these 3 teams.
It's very loud on Croco Road, as we got a lot of truck traffic. Disappointing. Teenagers out after midnight, Thursday, anytime. But give me your thoughts when you see, because we have this on video and we're going to show that on the news tonight, guys. So if you're watching the 6 o'clock news tonight, we have the video and it clearly shows who these teenagers are. Pastor, tell me your thoughts when you see this and you're experiencing it on your own church. And this is the sign that was vandalized, and we'll talk about that. But your thoughts when you see this, teenagers out doing stuff like this.
You know, we've all been teenagers before, and it's fun to have fun and do crazy things. It's just the fact that it breaks my heart that somebody in our community would come up here and destroy the property of the church. I don't understand why they would do such a thing. But as a community, we just want to reach out, get the help from the community. We watch out for each other over here, and we want to be able to keep this a safe place. And you know what? We love teens. We would like to have them be part of the church and a part of the community. So if you're out there and you're one of those 3 teens, we would love for you just an apology. You know what? Just to be able to come back, bring the property to your church, and just say, I'm sorry. You know, as a young child, when things like that happen, my mom would grab me by the arm and take me back wherever it was, and I'd have to tell them I was sorry or admit to whatever I did was wrong. I think that would be amazing if the community that we live in today and the culture that we lived in today had that same respect and responsibility to keep ourselves and our family accountable.
So there you go. The 3 teenagers that we'll show in the video for the news, and I'll have a screenshot of the picture. I'll put that on comments here in a little bit. He's not asking for jail time or anything like that. Of course, well, we're talking about a few $100 damage, but just an apology. Come back, admit to it, and I think the pastor will certainly take that. Pastor, let's flip this around. What was the damage that they had done here? And we see this the teenagers in the parking lot on the video, so you kind of know who it is. But come up here and show me what they had done.
So this sign, as you can see, that it's just a metal sign. They were able to pry this out. They were able to reach up underneath there, steal some of the letters, move the letters around on both sides. We have a sign in the yard. They stole that sign as well. You know, they were up around the church, as you'll see in the video, as one of them running away from the side of the building. You know, were they checking the doors? Were they going to break a window? We don't know what they were going to do. But we do know that we're trying to have a safe community, and we want to let other people know about what's going on.
And then let's come over here. That's not it, guys. There's actually more to this, and this was what, a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Tell us.
So we had a vehicle pull into the parking lot, turn around, and face 29th Street. Somebody got out of the vehicle. went over to our church van that was parked in the parking lot, crawled up underneath of it with a sawzall and tried cutting the catalytic converter off, which is a very valuable piece for a thief. Unfortunately, well, for us, fortunately, they weren't able to get the whole thing off. We were very fortunate. We called a muffler shop here in town. Hogan Muffler went ahead and welded that back on for us and told us that they were within an inch of being able to cut that catalytic converter off, and they were able to weld it back on and get our church van out on the road again, and we're so thankful for the help from our community as well.
So 2 times vandalism, almost theft.
Yes.
You've not had this issue before?
No.
All right, guys. So, like I say, I'll put the picture of the 3 teenagers on comments here in a little bit, and then tonight we have the actual video. Teenagers, if you're out there, pastor's asking you to just come to the church and talk with him, all right? Let's make things right. We were all kids. We probably did things we probably shouldn't have when we were younger, and so time to make it right. Pastor, is there anything else we can tell our friends out there about the situation here? I mean, this is the second church. Again, was it last week, guys, I reported on the church in Oakland that had horrible vandalism to their church bus. Is there anything you can say? Because this is the second church now that's been struck.
I think we all just need to be vigilant of watching what's going on around us. If you see something, say something. And I think as a church, I think we should be able to try and help out other churches. Example, the church in Oakland. If there's something that we can do for you, I know we're not in Oakland, but we'd love to be a part of getting maybe that bus back out on the road again, helping other churches. That's what we've been called to do. Our mission is to love God and to love others. We love these teens. We just want the nonsense to stop. And I think that's the voice of the whole community.
Well said, Pastor. All right, guys. That's all we have for now. Again, this is the Church of the Nazarene, the Lakeview, here near 29th and Croco. All right, take care. And Pastor, thank you for your time.